Cambodia is a beautiful country in Southeast Asia, bordered by Thailand, Laos, and Olac, or Vietnam. Cambodia is a fascinating mix of breathtaking scenery, simple cultures and traditions, stunning ancient temples, colonial architecture, genuine friendliness, and more. Cambodia has a magnificent and spiritual past. The glory of the Khmer Empire stretched from eastern Thailand and Laos to South Olac or Vietnam. The temples of Angkor, capital of Cambodia's ancient Khmer Empire, are a perfect fusion of creative ambition and spiritual devotion. Angkor Wat is still the spiritual heart of the country where people come to pray every day. Because of the spiritual atmosphere that exists in every Cambodian's heart, the country is blessed by God's grace, especially in its time of need. Over the years since the 1990s, Supreme Master Ching Hai has continuously sent humanitarian aid to Cambodia. Over the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has kindly accepted many invitations by earnest truth aspirants to visit their land. We now invite you to listen to an enlightening discussion by Supreme Master Ching Hai with our association members entitled The Mark of a Great Saint from May 1996 in Cambodia.
A master never know that he's holy. Doesn't matter what he act or what he like, or sometimes he admit it or whatever it is for the sake of sentient beings, or just for the sake of just to get it over with. Because they keep asking all the time. So then people say, okay, I'm a Buddha, so what? what next? Something like that. People sometimes they insist, for you to admit that you are something in order to argue around. Just like sometimes you come on the bus, sit there, and then somebody next to you or opposite you keep looking at you all the time and say, "Are you American?" For example, like that, huh? And then you say, "No, I'm not." And she say, "But I'm sure you are American." And then they say, "Certainly not, ma'am." And then she continue looking at you and say, "But you look like." Yeah, and then just admit it, won't you? You can just tell me you're American. It's free here. So finally you're fed up. You say, "Okay, I'm American." And then she keep looking at you again and say, "Well, at the second thought, you don't look like American." How about that? Yes, when I first came out into the world and have contact with humans' brain, I was on and on about the blessing of Buddha's power and the Kuan Yin method and all that, according to their request. And then they keep insisting to me that I have to tell them that I'm a Buddha. I said, well, there's no need to say that. But they say, "You are the Buddha. You must tell us." Like the Sikamuni say, "I'm the Buddha, the one and only," thing like that. You should say the same. And they keep insisting and pressing me on. After a while, I say, "Okay, I'm a Buddha now." And then they say, "But when I remember Buddha Sutra, Diamond Sutra," they say, "When the one who knows he's a Buddha, he's not a Buddha." Now, you tell me. Oh, we cannot win, huh? So just know yourself, huh? Or don't know yourself. Whatever you're comfortable with is okay. We cannot argue back and forth with all these human people. Human, because their brain are made this way. Just to make trouble where trouble is not. Just to ask question where question is not necessary. And to give answer when answer is not seeked. Thing like that. Always the same. So what we do is just to continue with our daily business, and then do the best of our ability, according to our knowledge, according to our conscience about what a good human being should be and what we should do in this life, our duty, our daily work, just to do the things that we feel good with, that we think that we should do, and that's it. And if God is pleased with our behavior and purity, then God will grant us whatever we need or whatever is beneficial to mankind through us. So there's no need to worry about your level or whether you have attained Buddhahood. And according to this story, the saints don't know much about the good things that is attached to him and his shadow. Because also the people was very centered on the shadow, that they even forgot about the man. And so his wish that whatever good has been done to him should not be revealed to him has come true. God has granted him this wish. And this is exactly what the Master is, according to my humble knowledge and opinion and experience. So if you want to ask me what the Master is like, he is like this man. Nothing more. If you ever want to know what the Master is like, or thank the Master for anything, it's not necessary really, because it's God power who is doing all this. So the Master is always free, naturally. It's like one of us, never have the burden to carry the holiness on his shoulders all the time, or having to take care of this holiness or of this Buddhahood so that it doesn't slip away or that it doesn't fall down on another level or thing like that. Once you attain Buddhahood, once God is pleased with you, he does not withdraw the favor. So he will continue to have this all his life without even know about it. What for should we know? If we do good to mankind, what for should we know about it? It's mankind who are benefited. So that's the main important thing. Because we want to benefit people. So if they get the benefit, doesn't matter where from or how it's done. Not many masters on earth, but some of the masters that I met, the true master, they are like that. Very, very humble and very ordinary. They don't really know their supremacy inside. They don't know their holiness. Maybe they love people, they bless people according to their wish, but they don't feel themselves is the blesser. Do you understand that or not? Yes. Maybe they act like a master because people expect it. Just like the lady keep asking, you American, are you? And then finally you say, so, yes. Just, okay, why not? Keep refusing all the time, make so much trouble. So the master is like that. Just act accordingly so that everyone is pleased and happy, and just to make things simple. Otherwise, the master never feel that he or she is a master. The master is made of simplicity, just like every of us. Just because we complicate our life, therefore we cannot be one with the universe, and God cannot contact us. We build walls of prejudice, of religious expectation, of social behavior pattern, anything to separate ourselves from the natural way of life. And that's why we could not become a master. Originally, everyone could. So as long as we still occupy ourselves with such thing as, what other people think, or what a master should be like, we can never be one. Just drop every ideas, be as a child, and then you will know what it's like. Okay, any special question you think of today? Everyone's happy? Oh, good. Me too. You want to hear a story of Buddha? Previously. Now there's a golden monkey. Once upon a time, when the Buddha was still in the transmigration cycle of 84,000, he was a golden monkey. In the Himalayas, he was very big, huge, a giant monkey and the king of his troop. The troop of this monkey village comprised of 8,000 strong monkeys. Not monk, monkeys. They live in the forest by the side of the Ganges river. The water there gushed forth every day, pure and clear from the rocks. And nearby there was a very beautiful, shady, great tree. In summertime, this tree bore enormous golden fruit. Even fruit must be golden. For the previous incarnation of the Buddha, God planted a golden tree there. See what that? Huh? If the Buddha lived somewhere else, that tree would be silver-like, or maybe just ordinary tree. But because the reincarnated future Buddha was born as the golden monkey there, so the tree there bear golden fruit as well. See that? So hurry up, be a Buddha, and eat the golden fruit. And then your meditation hall will become golden as well. As soon as the fruit was ripe, the monkeys ate them all up as fast as they could. Because the monkey king, who was extremely wise, had told them a warning that they should never allow a single fruit to fall in the water, because when the fruit falls in the water, the currents will carry them downstream. And then if any human beings happen to see the fruit so delicious and golden like this, they would come up here and try to get the fruit. And if they come here, the monkeys will be in danger as well. How wise, huh? Wise monkey. Now the one branch of this tree was hanging low over the river. And there was only one single ripe fruit, which was hidden behind a net of a bird or something. And because they overlooked this fruit, the monkeys, this fruit, ripe and in time, fell into the river and carried away downstream by rapid current. It drifted further and further downstream until at last it reached the city of Benares. It's funny. From all the cities in the Indias and from all the country in the world, the Buddha has to be born again and again in Benares and in India. Huh? Not fair. Don't you think so? So one morning, Brahmadatta, the same king again. Funny. The king of Benares. He was bathing in the river, and then when he finished the bath, one of the fishermen nearby pulled a net, a fishing net up, and in the net was the shining golden fruit. And the fisherman was struck with amazement as a delicious and beautiful fruit that they have never seen before. So they ran to the king and showed it to him. The king looked at it curiously, and because he has never seen such a fruit before, so he asked them, "What kind of glorious fruit is this?" And the fishermen, who only knew how to catch fish, don't know anything better, they said, "We do not know, sir." So the king called the forest keepers and asked him, So the forest keeper replied that it is a mango. How disappointing. I was thinking something more beautiful and valuable, but mango. Okay, perhaps at that time mango was not so in abundance. And not many people know what it's like. Actually, mango is delicious, no? Do you have mango here in your kitchen? They buy for you? Okay, good. And when I was a child, mango was one of my favorite. We have a lot of mangoes now, We plant it even in the United States or even some of places in European, so we took it for granted. Otherwise, if we happen to live in a very old time, like Shakyamuni Buddha time before, and then all the fruits were not so readily available because the farming techniques and all this cleverness to alter the water and all the fertilizer has not been available to mankind. So whatever fruit we have is not always good, and like today we see in the market. Thus, this mango fruit has not been known to the king. And it's golden, It's really golden. It looks like gold, the mango color. And it tastes delicious. So the king asked the foresters, where does it grow, this mango? The forester replies, Your Majesty, this fruit tree doesn't grow in our kingdom. This fruit grows far away in the distant valleys of the Himalaya mountains. So the mango was cut and the king tasted a slice. Then he gave the rest to his queens and ministers. They all exclaimed in wonder, Truly, this is a fruit with a divine flavor. We have never tasted the like before. Wow. Can you imagine how lucky we are nowadays? We eat 3 of them every day if we want. Yeah? And at that time, even the king of a nation can have only 1 slice of it. And never tasted before. Yes, can you imagine if we have never tasted a mango before? It must be delicious to us, I remember it tastes wonderful as I was a child. And I always like a lot of them. And there are many different kinds of mangoes which taste even differently delicious. Do you taste all of them? Yeah. Yeah, take your chance. There are a lot here. If you go to the Far East like Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam or Cambodia, then avail yourself, and eat all the delicious fruits that don't grow in America. Oh, they have them but imported, and it's not maturely ripe and it's chemically treated and all that. It's not the same as if you pluck from the tree and eat it. Oh, absolutely delicious, because you pluck them from the tree when they're just ripe. Not only they're sweet and tasty, they're so fragrant. You cannot believe it. It's like perfume. Yes. And you have to eat it while your stomach is empty, like when you have nothing else in the morning. You have it for breakfast and wow. That's the reason why the Occidental people would like to come to Thailand or Eastern countries so much, because the fruits are different and the vegetable even different while you're eating in that country. When imported or planted in another soil of a different continent, the taste will be different. Just like even ginseng, the name is the same, but American ginseng is cheaper than Korean ginseng, and the effect of both are very, very different. The Master is made of simplicity, just like every of us. Just because we complicate our life, therefore we cannot be one with the universe, and God cannot contact us.
Thank you for joining us on Between Master and Disciples. Please tune in Tuesday for Part 3 of The Mark of a Great Saint. Up next, Animal World are co-inhabitants, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. May your life be filled with heaven's peace and happiness.